Hey guys, it is moving week because our house is finally done being renovated. I'm so excited. It is Tuesday night and we are moving on Thursday morning, so very close to our move date. Now, the thing that always makes me feel most at home is when my kitchen is unpacked, and I'm actually gonna try to do that before we move in. So I'm trying to do it tonight. That's why I have all of these boxes over here. This is maybe not everything, but it's probably a solid 80 to 90% of our kitchen and our pantry. So I'm going to unpack that tonight, take you guys along for the ride, and hopefully I'm not here past midnight since it's already 10:15. So we'll see how it goes. Also, before we start, figured I'd give a quick tour of our kitchen. Ignore the boxes on the counter, but yeah, we basically have a lot of shelves here. These we're probably gonna use for like cat food or, you know, stuff that we're not cooking with all the time. I think over here near the wall oven and microwave combo, it's probably where we're gonna keep a lot of baking related stuff. Not sure about these corner cabinets. I think Tupperware is probably gonna end up here. And underneath the cooktop, we're gonna do pots and pans. And then this little corner, I'm hoping to do a lot of our dishes because the dishwasher is over here in the island. But we're gonna see how all of that shakes out. We also have these, which I'm really excited about. I'm not a fan of the spice drawers that pop out here on the sides just because we have too many spices for that and it's always hard to see what you have. But these for your big utensils, I am so excited about, and we have two of them. And it looks like you can do oils and stuff on the bottom, so very excited to see how this turns out. I don't have all of our stuff here because we still have some basic essentials at the house, but we'll see how it goes. And then finally we have this giant pantry that I am like real excited about. It wraps around over here, and I'm actually thinking I'm gonna store some of our bigger appliances here on this big shelf, which is gonna be really convenient. So I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. We're gonna see if we can get all of these boxes unpacked in the next hour and a half or so I can get some sleep. So I made a rookie mistake here and began putting my glasses away, only to realize that my shelves were not tall enough to handle what I wanted to put there. So made the adjustments here and then finally started putting them away. Don't make that mistake, guys. Check before you start. Okay, so I wanna know if we're in the minority or the majority here, because my husband talked me a while ago into storing our cups upside down so that they don't get dust in them, but that's never what we did growing up. So I'm curious to hear in the comments, what way do you store your cups? All right, so I've been pondering for a minute what to do with these, because this is what I've been keeping our potatoes and onions and stuff in for the last year or so. These are actually just like really cheap toy organizers from Target that I found in the kids area. But they work great for my pantry. So I'm actually thinking I'm gonna line them up here. That way all of my fresh food is like very much in my face, and it'll remind me to use everything before it goes bad. Because I do like to have stuff on hand, but like many people, I think life gets in the way and you forget about stuff sometimes. So I never want food to go to waste. It's just a reality that sometimes it does happen. So yeah, I think I'll line it up this way. I've got this big one that I use for toddler snacks and food, so I think I'm gonna leave that over here and just go all the way to the front because it's giant. You've never tried this ramen? It's the best. But usually you have to get it at like an Asian grocery store, which we have plenty of here. Sometimes you can get it at like a Kroger or a Publix. You'll thank me later. very slowly making progress. One thing that's stumping me is like, I want this to be perfectly organized, but the reality is it's not going to be perfectly organized right now. I just have to start somewhere and then I will tweak it. So this is your reminder to just start where you are. Start where you are and it'll get better. All right, 3 big boxes down, many more to go. Got a few small ones done over here. This one's full of plates that I'm not sure that we're gonna keep. Again, not a decision I'm gonna make tonight. So you're about to see me load the wrong drawer here. This is actually gonna be my spice rack and the final version of our kitchen, but putting your foil and saran wrap and things like that in a drawer is actually brilliant. It takes up so much less space and it's easier to access. So I'm one of those weirdos that doesn't use their coffee maker every day because I prefer iced coffee instead. So I actually keep my coffee maker in a cabinet and just pull it out when it needs to be used. It helps keep my counters a lot less cluttered. Not gonna say they're clean all the time because they definitely aren't, but this visual trick has definitely helped me. So one thing that proved super useful in our last house was we created a drawer for all of our measuring stuff. So like our measuring cups, our like teaspoon, tablespoon type of things. So I think I'm gonna take this drawer, which is right near our stovetop, make this our measuring stuff drawer. This is one of those organizational moments where I know I just need to make a call, but this drawer is really deep and I used to keep a similar drawer in our old house full of basically like stuff that would go in the oven. But that's because we didn't have as much storage and some of our heavier stuff like our Dutch oven would go in a buffet that was in the dining area. But now I'm thinking this drawer is so big, why not just put some of that stuff in here? But then where do I put this? And it is 11:29, so I need to just decide. point. No more full boxes. Gotta put some of these in the car and then get the rest out of the way for movers. But everything is put away. Maybe not in permanent homes, but I mean, someplace is better than nothing, right? Like, you know, everything at least has a spot to start with, which is really all I wanted out of today. Mission accomplished. It is 12:30. I need to go home.